First tonight, rapidly rising waters in southeast Missouri. Flash flooding is sending rivers and creeks to dangerous levels, creating very serious problems for neighborhoods, campgrounds, roads, and rescuers who are working against the clock tonight. Thanks so much for joining us at 6. I'm Kelly Jackson. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe has declared a state of emergency and deployed the Missouri National Guard and an elite rescue mission. They're called Task Force 1. They are helping with rescues. The hardest hit areas are in Crawford, Iron, and Reynolds counties. And we have just learned everyone in Reynolds County has been accounted for. Some areas have seen more than a foot of rain, and more could be on the way. First responders say this is a very complex rescue operation over a very large geographical area. Crews are having a hard time getting in and out due to the high water and debris. And many roads are not even passable. And a Black Hawk helicopter is also in the area searching for those stranded. We have a team of reporters in the area. Let's start with Melanie Johnson. She's in Iron County.
Helicopters bringing survivors of this flash flooding here to Arcadia Valley High School. Among those rescued, 160 teens and people that were on top of a roof when it collapsed, waiting for help. We're told this mission has been massive as 12 inches of rain came down in 12 hours. Heavy rains pushed the Black River to an historic 28 feet, causing flooding in Iron and Reynolds counties. During an afternoon press conference, emergency crews walked us through life-saving rescues. Those include nearly 20 people pulled from a collapsed building while waiting for help on the roof, and 168 teenagers stranded in a dining room at Camp Tom Sauk. Helicopters flying all of them in as the Arcadia Valley High School will serve as a reunification center. First responders also needing to be rescued as their boat also capsized. The Missouri Highway Patrol reports that 5 people remain missing right now.
The whole area has been inundated with 12 inches of rain, so everything is high and running and dangerous.
Really fast. And then once it broke into the field, you could just watch it just traipsing across the field.
Hundreds of people are expected to be rescued by these helicopters as the counties are bracing for more rain in the coming days. The governor has issued a state of emergency as we speak. They're asking everyone not to self-deploy, but to call the St. Francis County Dispatch. In Iron County, Melanie Johnson, 5 on your side.
I'm going to give you an update on that. Those 5 people that were unaccounted for have been rescued. So those 5 people are no longer missing. And tonight, let's go to the town of Lesterville. It's been waiting for the Black River to recede. Early this morning, it surged over its banks and flooded the roads leading into and out of the town. Tracy Henson has been texting with residents who's been trapped in town all day. She joins us live from the Storm Tracker tonight.
Kelly, and I was just texting with them leading up to this live shot. We are in the Storm Tracker. We got in the car very early this morning to try to get to Lesterville to see how conditions were, and the roads were flooded out. Mainly 21 north and 21 south, depending on which direction you are, is how you get into Lesterville. Both of those were completely flooded. We are learning tonight that some residents were able to get out on that northern route. However, when we were on it earlier, there was a major cave-in on one lane, so I'd say that road is dangerous to pass, and I would wait until Highway Patrol actually opens up the road. Now, the power went out during the storm early this morning, and it is still out now. I texted with 2 residents to confirm that just moments ago. Cell signal has been strong enough for me to call a few stranded residents and get some pictures and videos texted over. Now, Brittany McCartney went out to check on things this afternoon. That's when she took these videos you're seeing. This was well into the afternoon, and the water was still raging through Lesterville. This morning, we flew drone over the northern edge of town, so that's near 21. From this view, we could see multiple homes underwater, surrounded by rushing water. McCartney's home was on the high ground, but from her window, she could see the chaos unfold at the campground.
Like from my window, my back window, I could see Parks Bluff Campground, and they have emergency rescue teams down there. It's completely flooded. Campers are all tipped over. They're trying to rescue people out of it.
Yeah, and that last check, the south entrance to Lesterville is still completely flooded. We actually tried to get to the south entrance of Lesterville through Annapolis, but we have a lower profile car and we could not get through the high water that was at Bridge K. We didn't even try because that's unsafe. We did see some parked vehicles that were larger trucks get through, and even that was dicey. So I'd say road conditions are dangerous, and it started to rain just as we were leaving the Lesterville area. So the rain is starting down here. So for now, live from the Storm Tracker, I'm Tracy Henson, 5 on your side.
And Tracy, you be safe as well. A Red Cross shelter has set up food for flood victims, or set up a shelter for flood victims at the First Assembly of God Church in Centerville. You can come to the shelter for water, meals, snacks, resources, and a safe place to stay overnight. You can also call 800 Red Cross for assistance. You can also download the Red Cross Emergency app for shelter updates and resources.